under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The opener of the final series of the year between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Oscar Yunua, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out. Now at the plate is J.D. Davis, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
J.D. Davis.
Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
First offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Into the box, Christian Pache. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out. And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Carrasco pauses. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he fouls this one off. Pache on at first, nobody out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He comes in with that average down to the 240s. 23 homers and 85 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there. Able to get that one through. It picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Riley is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario, And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 3 for 11. Three runs already home here. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Tyler Mcgill comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Oscar Ynoa.
And now, Oscar Ynoa. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1, and he popped him up. Alonso trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. Now into the box, Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch of the AB now. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
That is hit. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First offering. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. And stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First offering, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Now the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Digging in will be Austin Riley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In his career, Riley is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit out toward second. A dive by Baez. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Travis d'Arnaud would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set. Here's the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baez onto the grass. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. On the ground, softly towards second. Albies scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next to stand in is Tomas Nido. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory. The 1-0.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Next up is Tyler Mcgill. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Albies picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now here is Travis d'Arnaud. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And now the first pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now to the plate, Oscar Yinoa worked a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
now. Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. At the plate now is Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. And that brings up Javi Baez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 5-0. The batter will be Christian Pache. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the first pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Baez with the bare hand. He is out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Albies brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in is Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Down in order go the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez able to get there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pitch popped up. Alonso shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Nimmo will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to hit is J.D. Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The 1-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Drew Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Huskar Yinowa. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here is Michael Conforto, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two-one, here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Rosario is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
batting, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dylan Betances will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Betances sets. 2-2 pitch on its way. Ozzie Albies will be next. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 4. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. On the ground to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 56.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Miguel Castro is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jeff Mcneil will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on the way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario.
As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
Castro rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in next, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Ozuna is off at first with 2 away. Changeup laid off down around the shins. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now it'll be Tomas Nido. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Kyle Wright comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, an impressive 4 for 7. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. The runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Swanson brings it in over to Albies. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next up, Michael Conforto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Swanson scoops it up on to first, and that's your ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Oscar Yinowa earns victory number 24 this season as he finishes 7